Welcome to Biomutant. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find... He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. One. He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sun... But you need practice. Lots of practice. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't...
Andro?
You should know. Practice makes perfect.
Andro?
As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger.
Andro?
She'll see you at the village square.
Masammal, Kanamunta.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up... He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working. It's your own future you're risking by... You should... He wonders what usefulness you found. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you He understood. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see
Kalino?
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Andro?
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Kanamunta.
She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu, and when she needs them, they're there for her.
Trovalo.
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Puri kumbala muma.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Arialoche nui mumera. A sadurutu.
She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Tarima lafea nuch.
Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling.
Ge lafea nuch. Wai schon sarevaniat zap. Munteo sarevaniat zap. Munteo mastula. Sigaya wai ad food ziehen.
He said, the style might be too edgy. He knows.
Wilsh badam wagomo nash vaya.
Yo no massa manbaru.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Pendrine senema.
Hopes you're as ready.
Ferena masalapu. Yo no massa manbaru. Nustiki muhka monibasa.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Amu.
Wants you to prove. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Ansonbara, Amu, Ansonbara, Gendrana, Minalagi Mamuru.
Catchy.
Gendrana Mala.
Your Muma says she's never seen an...
Ferena mas tropalo. Vasen Tasaman Varu.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA.
Sit Mustiki Muhka. Vasen Tasaman Varu.
Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Can't see. Come on.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Andro?
He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for it or not.
Tukonda, Mustiki Muhka, and Nampusa.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Mustiki Muhka?
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History. She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. Ready to take on the world. Watch it. You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they'd planned to take the Fluff Hulk out to the Farfnaki leaves and let it go.
Dula sumala me, dula su, du lumumuna mana, reke pankukjubo.
You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
Plawatjenks brik namtibe.
Look, an emergency box. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Right between the eyes. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those... The Toxanol Corporation. Them... Those look sharp on you. Keep your guard up. This corner of the world is called Bricktown. A flush seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. That's for someone a little bit more advanced. found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just No, it was the track. You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is. Looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom! You got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Even more brains. Let's see. You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You really put a spin on it. It's gone from being late to being early. Everyone loves a good hat. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees. Made it count.